Hello there, my name is Chris. I'm a member of the Campus Anti-War Network at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and in a little bit you're going to see a video that I recorded with my camera in Washington, D.C. Me and two other members of the Campus Anti-War Network went to meet Senator Herb Kohl, who is one of our representatives, our elected representative in this democracy they call the United States. And Herb Kohl happens to be the richest senator of the U.S. Senate, which is kind of like being the tallest NBA basketball player. You know, it's a rich lot to be the richest of. And he is also, as you would expect of someone of his stature, difficult to get a hold of. In fact, 4 years this war has been going on. For 4 years, he's been voting to fund the war and has refused to, at every turn, meet with us, his anti-war constituents, in a public, accountability session, meeting, whatever you want to call it. And he's refused to have that public meeting where we would be able to ask him questions. And so a few of us, over 100 of us, students at the University of Wisconsin, showed up at his office here in Madison, Wisconsin, to demand that he meets with us. Not that radical of a demand. And his response was that they would do a conference call with us. We said, okay, but we're here for a meeting. We'll take the conference call. We wound up occupying the office all night long because they refused to grant us a meeting. In the meantime, they went back on their promise for the conference call, and all the time telling us that if we wanted to meet Senator Herb Kohl, that we could if we went to Washington, D.C. on a Wednesday morning when Congress was in session and went to something called Coffee with Herb, which happens, I guess, every Wednesday morning. When Congress is in session. And so we went, me and two other people with the Campus Anti-War Network, Josh and Jamie, you'll see them in a sec. But now we went in and we brought my camera here, which looks just like your regular old camera, but it has video capacity. And so what you're about to see is Senator Kohl thinking he's having his picture taken, while in fact we are videotaping him and asking him the tough questions that the mainstream media refuses to ask. So enjoy the video, and most importantly, start getting involved with the Campus Anti-War Network. This is just a little taste of what we're trying to do, holding the politicians accountable, keeping our campus school administrators honest. A lot of schools are doing research for the military and allowing recruiters on their campuses. So we got a whole bunch of stuff going on in the Campus Anti-War Network. There's a little bit towards the end of this video too. So please enjoy the video, share it with your friends, and check out our website, campusantiwar.net, and check this out. A little taste of what the senators tell you when you really grill them on the issues. Enjoy.
Senator Shields, 79. Okay, so have died already in Iraq War. Okay. Stop funding it.
How many more have to die, Senator Kohl, before we stop funding the war?
Okay, thanks so much. It's good to have you here.
How many more have to die before we stop funding the war?
You guys?
1,000?
You having
2,000?
you having
1,000 more?
you having a pleasant time here this morning?
We're three of the students who occupied your office on April 18th, and we've been trying to meet with you for 4 years, and you've refused to meet with your constituents. When are you going to agree to a public meeting with your constituents who are organizing against the war?
Chad,
Yes.
these people are here to agitate, create a very uncomfortable situation. They say they're from Madison. They've sat in at the office.
Okay.
And
How many more Wisconsin soldiers have to die before we cut off funding?
Hey, can I help you over here?
I want the senator to answer the question. He's refused to meet with us. We finally came 1,000 miles to meet with the senator. We have one simple question. How many more people need to die before you cut off the funding for the war?
we are doing everything we can to end this war. Everything.
Then why'd you vote to fund it?
We are doing everything we can to end this war.
Then why
Everything
did you
we can.
vote to fund it?
Some people voted to fund it. Some people have voted not to fund it.
You
Those of us
voted
who-
to fund it.
And those of us who voted to fund it are voting to fund it in order to end the war. That's what we're trying to get accomplished.
You're funding the war in order to end the war.
We are doing everything we can to bring this war to a conclusion as quickly as we can. And everybody understands there are various ways to do it, not just one way. So there you have it. The senator is funding the war in order to end the war. Sounds like bombing the village in order to save it. After that little exchange, the senator promptly ran us out of his office,
threatened to call the Capitol Police, so we bolted so as to save the video for your viewing. There you have it, straight from the senator's mouth. Funding the war in order to end it. We in the Campus Anti-War Network have always maintained that funding wars kills soldiers. And we continue to hold that line, and that's why we're against any funding for the war. Any money for the occupation must be opposed by anti-war activists, and that's what we're setting out to do. Regardless of timetables for withdrawal attached, if it funds the occupation, we're against it. And on that basis, we're going to continue organizing on college campuses, high school campuses, all over the country, until all the troops are brought home and this occupation is done and the Iraqis are able to run their own affairs free from American meddling. So if you're interested in doing that kind of thing on your campus, building the movement, building the network, you can get in touch with us at the Campus Anti-War Network, and you should have a group on your campus organizing events, and you can send delegates to the Campus Anti-War Network National Conference, which is in Madison, Wisconsin, October 19th through the 21st. So get in touch with us. Email can@campusantiwar.net. Check out our website. We're going to be doing some revamping of the website over the coming months, so if it's choppy, bear with us. You know, student run, student funded, which means we're poor. Donate. Thanks so much for listening and watching, and we'll keep you up to speed. See ya in Madison in October. Peace.